My beloved child, I come to you now with a message of utmost importance, one that stems from the depths of my love for you and my desire to see you thrive in the life I have given you. Listen closely, for these words are not spoken lightly, but with the weight of divine wisdom and the tenderness of a father's heart. Get away from this person now. These words may seem harsh, abrupt, or even frightening, but they are spoken with purpose and urgency. I see what you cannot. I know what lies hidden beneath the surface, and I understand the path that stretches before you should you choose to ignore this warning. This person, whom you have allowed to enter your life and occupy a space in your heart, is not what they appear to be. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing, a thorn masquerading as a rose, a tempest disguised as calm waters. Their presence in your life is not a blessing, but a test, one that I implore you to recognize and overcome. I have watched as you've opened yourself to them, sharing your dreams, your fears, and your vulnerabilities. I have seen the way your eyes light up in their presence, the way your heart quickens at the sound of their voice. I understand the allure of their words, the comfort of their touch, and the intoxication of their attention. But my child, all that glitters is not gold, and what seems like love can often be the most insidious form of destruction. This person does not have your best interests at heart. Their words are honeyed poison, their actions a carefully crafted illusion. They seek not to lift you up, but to tear you down, not to help you grow, but to stunt your progress, not to love you truly, but to use you for their own selfish gains. I have gifted you with intuition, with a small voice inside that whispers warnings when danger is near. Have you been listening to it, or have you allowed the loudness of your desires to drown out its gentle cautions? Look closely, my child. Examine the moments of unease you felt, the times when something didn't quite add up, the instances where their words and actions didn't align. These are not coincidences or misunderstandings. They are red flags, warning signs that I have placed in your path. Getting away from this person will not be easy. They have woven themselves into the fabric of your life, entangled their essence with yours in ways that may seem impossible to unravel. But remember, my child, that you are stronger than you know. You are crafted in my image, imbued with resilience, courage, and the power to overcome any obstacle. The path ahead may seem daunting, filled with pain and uncertainty. You may fear the loneliness that awaits, the void that will be left in their absence. But I promise you, this temporary discomfort is but a small price to pay for the freedom and joy that await you on the other side. As you take steps to distance yourself from this person, know that I am with you every step of the way. I will be your strength when you feel weak, your courage when you are afraid, your hope when despair threatens to overwhelm you. Lean on me, call out to me, and I will answer. Remember the times in your life when you faced challenges that seemed insurmountable, yet you emerged victorious. Those victories were not by chance or luck. They were testimonies to your inner strength and my guiding hand. This situation is no different. You have within you everything you need to break free from this toxic connection. As you begin this journey of separation, be prepared for resistance. This person may not let you go easily. They may plead, promise change, or even resort to manipulation and threats. Stand firm in your resolve. Their reactions are not a reflection of love, but of the loss of control they feel as you reclaim your power. Surround yourself with those who truly love you, family, friends, and mentors who have proven their loyalty and support. Let their love be a balm to your wounded heart, their wisdom a guide for your uncertain steps. And above all, draw near to me. In the quiet moments of prayer and reflection, you will find the clarity and strength you need to persevere. This separation is not just about leaving a person, it's about reclaiming your identity, your purpose, and your future. It's about aligning yourself once more with the path I have laid out for you, a path of growth, authentic love, and fulfillment. As you distance yourself, take time to rediscover who you are without this person's influence. Reconnect with the passions and dreams you may have set aside. Nurture the talents and gifts I've bestowed upon you. This is a time of rebirth, an opportunity to emerge stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Remember, my child, that your worth is not determined by this person or any other. Your value comes from being my creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. No one has the right to diminish your light or make you feel less than the precious being you are. In the days, weeks, and months to come, there will be moments of doubt, times when you question your decision, when the pull to return feels almost irresistible. In these moments, return to this message. Let my words be an anchor for your soul, a reminder of why you chose to walk away. The journey ahead is one of healing and restoration. Be patient with yourself. Allow yourself to grieve the loss of what you thought this relationship was or could be. Acknowledge the pain, the anger, the confusion, but do not let these emotions consume you. Instead, let them be stepping stones towards a deeper understanding of yourself and a stronger connection with me. As you heal, remain vigilant. The person you are leaving behind may attempt to re-enter your life, perhaps in moments when you feel vulnerable or lonely. Stand firm in your boundaries. Remember that going back would mean returning to a place that was slowly destroying the beautiful soul I created you to be. Forgiveness will be a crucial part of your journey, not for their sake, but for your own. Holding on to anger and resentment will only prolong your pain and hinder your growth. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. This doesn't mean forgetting or allowing them back into your life. It means releasing the hold they have on your heart and mind. Look forward to the future with hope and excitement. The plans I have for you are greater than anything you can imagine. This difficult period is but a chapter in your story, not the end. On the other side of this struggle lies a life filled with authentic relationships, personal growth, and a deeper understanding of my love for you. As you step into this new chapter, be open to the lessons this experience has taught you. Let it refine your discernment, strengthen your self-respect, and deepen your reliance on me. Use this wisdom to build healthier relationships in the future, always keeping your eyes fixed on the values and principles that align with your true self. Remember, my child, that love, true, genuine love, does not seek to control, manipulate, or diminish. It uplifts, supports, and allows for growth. As you move forward, open your heart to the possibility of experiencing this kind of love, both in your relationship with me and with others who are worthy of your affection. The road ahead may seem long and uncertain, but I assure you that each step takes you closer to the life of abundance and joy that I have always intended for you. Trust in my timing, my wisdom, and my unfailing love for you. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you always, guiding your steps, comforting your heart, and lighting your path. When you feel weak, draw strength from me. When you feel lost, seek my wisdom. When you feel unloved, remember that my love for you is eternal, unconditional, and unshakable. Go now, my beloved child. Step away from that which seeks to harm you and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Embrace your freedom, your worth, and your purpose. The journey may be challenging, but the destination is worth every step. I am with you always, cheering you on, celebrating your courage, and eagerly awaiting the beautiful unfolding of your life as you align yourself with my will and my love. Get away from this person now, not just in body, but in mind and spirit. Reclaim your life, your joy, and your future. I am here. I am with you. and I love you more than you could ever comprehend. With eternal love and unwavering support. Your Heavenly Father, precious child. Your super thanks ignites our divine quest. Tap the button to stand with us in spreading God's timeless message of truth and enlightenment. In return, welcome the endless blessings cascading from the depths of His unfailing love. My beloved child, hear these words that I speak to you now. In the quiet moments of your heart, in the stillness of your soul, I am calling out to you. Listen closely, for my voice may come as a whisper, a gentle breeze, or a thunderous proclamation. However it reaches you, know that it is filled with the deepest love and affection a father could have for his child. You are my creation, formed by my own hands, breathed into existence by my very breath. From the moment I conceived of you in my infinite mind, you have been precious to me. Every hair on your head is counted. Every tear you've shed is known to me, and every beat of your heart resonates with my own. I have watched you grow, seen your triumphs and your failures, your joys and your sorrows. Through it all, my love for you has never wavered, never diminished. Even in the moments when you felt most alone, I was there, holding you in the palm of my hand, surrounding you with a love so vast it encompasses the universe. My child, I want you to understand the depth of my love for you. It is not a fleeting emotion or a conditional affection. My love for you is eternal, unchanging, and unshakable. It is the very essence of who I am, for I am love itself. This love I have for you surpasses human understanding. It is higher than the heavens and deeper than the oceans. In your darkest moments, when doubt creeps in and you question your worth, remember this: you are my masterpiece. I knit you together in your mother's womb with meticulous care, imbuing you with qualities that make you uniquely you. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your quirks, and your talents, all of these are part of the beautiful tapestry that is you. I see you, my child. I see your struggles and your pain. I see the burdens you carry and the fears that plague your mind. Know that you do not face these alone. I am with you always, ready to lift your burdens if you but ask, prepared to fight your battles if you will let me, eager to comfort you in your distress. Remember, my child, that you are never too far gone, never too lost for me to reach. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, my love follows you. It is not bound by space or time, by your actions or your thoughts. It is constant, unwavering, and always available to you. I long for you to know me, to experience the fullness of my love. Open your heart to me, my child. Let down the walls you've built. Remove the barriers that keep us apart. I am here, waiting with open arms, ready to embrace you and shower you with a love beyond your wildest imagination. In the silence of your heart, listen for my voice. In the beauty of creation, see my handiwork. In the kindness of others, experience my touch. I am all around you, ever present, ever loving. You are my child, and I am your father. Let this truth sink deep into your soul and transform your very being. My precious one, for too long you have felt ignored, overlooked, and forgotten. The world may have passed you by, people may have failed to see your worth, but I declare to you now you are ignored no more. I see you, I know you, and I cherish you beyond measure. Every moment of every day, my gaze is upon you. I see every tear you cry, every silent prayer you utter, every longing of your heart. Nothing about you escapes my notice. You are constantly on my mind and in my heart. When you feel invisible to the world, remember that you are always visible to me. I have heard your cries in the night, your pleas for acknowledgement and love. I have seen you striving for attention, for validation, for a sense of belonging. My heart breaks for the times you felt cast aside, unimportant, or unworthy. But I want you to know, with absolute certainty, that you have always been, and will always be, of utmost importance to me, in a world that often values the loud over the quiet, the bold over the meek. Know that I value you just as you are. Your gentle spirit, your kind heart, your unique perspective, all of these are precious to me. You don't need to shout to be heard by me. You don't need to perform to be seen by me. You don't need to achieve to be loved by me. I love you. I see you. I hear you always. From this moment forward, let the truth of my constant attention and affection sink deep into your soul. You are not ignored. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are seen, known, and loved by the Creator of the universe. Let this knowledge transform how you see yourself and how you move through the world. No longer do you need to seek validation from fleeting sources. No longer do you need to change who you are to fit in or be noticed. You are perfectly loved and completely accepted by me, just as you are. This is the truth that will set you free from the need for human approval and worldly recognition. My child, I want you to walk in the confidence of being seen and known by me. Let this awareness straighten your back, lift your chin, and put a spring in your step. You are not just another face in the crowd to me. You are my beloved child, cherished and treasured beyond measure. When you feel small and insignificant, remember that you are a vital part of my grand design. Your life has purpose and meaning. Every breath you take, every step you make, is important in the tapestry of existence I am weaving. You may not always see or understand your place in this grand picture, but trust that I do. You are exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to do. From this day forward, silence the voices that have told you that you don't matter. Quiet the whispers that have made you feel unseen and unimportant. Replace them with my voice of love and affirmation. You are seen. You are known. You are loved. You are valued. You are important. These are not just empty words, but the very truth of your existence as my child. Embrace this new reality, my beloved. Step out of the shadows of feeling ignored and into the light of being fully known and loved. Let my gaze be the only validation you seek. My love be the only affirmation you need. For in me, you will find a love so complete, so all-encompassing, that it will satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. My child, hear these words with care, for they come from the depths of my heart. Our relationship, this sacred bond between Creator and created, Father and child, is of utmost importance to me. It is a connection I cherish and nurture with great tenderness. But understand this, while my love for you is unconditional and everlasting, our intimacy requires your participation. I will never stop loving you, never cease to care for you. But if you choose to turn away from me, you will not experience the fullness of my presence in your life. This is not a threat, my child, but a reality of our relationship. Just as you cannot feel the warmth of the sun if you hide in the shadows, you cannot fully experience my love and guidance if you turn your back on me. Remember, I have given you the precious gift of free will. You have the power to choose, to seek me or to ignore me, to walk with me or to walk alone. I will never force myself upon you or coerce you into a relationship with me. My love respects your freedom to choose. But oh, how I long for you to choose me, how I desire for you to turn your face towards mine, to open your heart to my love, to align your will with my perfect plan for your life. When you do this, when you actively engage in our relationship, you open yourself to a world of blessings, guidance, and peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not misunderstand me. Turning away doesn't mean I stop loving you or caring for you. My love for you is eternal and unchanging. But when you turn away, you put up a barrier that prevents you from fully receiving and experiencing that love. It's like closing your eyes to the beauty around you. The beauty still exists, but you cannot appreciate or benefit from it. My child, I am always here, arms open wide, ready to embrace you. But you must choose to step into that embrace. You must decide to turn towards me, to seek my face, to listen for my voice. When you do, you will find me faithful. You will discover a love so deep, so wide, so high that it will transform your very being. Consider carefully the path you choose. The world offers many distractions, many false promises of fulfillment and happiness, but I offer you truth, love, and eternal joy. I offer you a relationship that will sustain you through every trial, comfort you in every sorrow, and multiply every joy. My child, click on the join button to join us as a cherished member of our community. If you turn away from me, you may find temporary pleasures, fleeting satisfactions, but you will miss out on the deep, abiding peace and joy that come from walking closely with me. You will forfeit the guidance, wisdom, and strength that I long to provide you with. My child, I do not say these things to induce fear or guilt. I speak these truths out of love, out of a deep desire for you to experience the fullness of life that I have planned for you. A life lived in close communion with me is a life of purpose, of meaning, of true fulfillment. So I implore you, do not turn away. Do not ignore the gentle tugging of my spirit on your heart. Do not close your ears to my voice calling out to you. Turn towards me, run into my open arms, and experience the joy of being fully known and fully loved. Remember, my child, that every step you take towards me, I take 1,000 towards you. Every time you choose me over the world, every time you seek my will over your own, you strengthen our bond and deepen our intimacy. And in that intimacy, you will find all that your heart has ever longed for. My precious child, let these words resonate in the depths of your soul. You are special to me. This is not a casual statement or a mere platitude. It is the absolute truth, woven into the very fabric of your existence. From the moment I conceived of you in my infinite mind, you have held a unique and irreplaceable place in my heart. Your specialness is not dependent on your achievements, your appearance, or your abilities. It is not something you have to earn or prove. It is intrinsic to who you are, simply because you are my creation, my child. I have imbued you with a unique combination of traits, gifts, and experiences that make you unlike any other being in all of creation. When I look at you, I don't see your flaws or shortcomings. I see a masterpiece, carefully crafted by my own hands. I see potential waiting to be unleashed, dreams waiting to be realized, and a destiny waiting to be fulfilled. I see a reflection of my own image, a bearer of my divine spark. Your specialness to me is not diminished by the presence of others. My love is not a finite resource that must be divided among my children. My heart expands to love each of you fully and completely. You are not in competition for my affection or attention. You have all of me, always. I know the innermost parts of your being, your hopes, your fears, your deepest desires. I understand you in ways that no one else can, not even yourself. And in all of this knowing, my love for you only grows deeper. Your quirks endear you to me. Your struggles move me to compassion. Your triumphs fill me with joy. When the world tries to make you feel ordinary or unimportant, remember this truth. To the Creator of the universe, you are extraordinary and irreplaceable. There has never been, and will never be, another you. The unique role you play in my grand design cannot be filled by anyone else. My child, I want you to live in the confidence of being special to me. Let it embolden you to pursue the purpose I have for your life. Let it comfort you in times of loneliness or rejection. Let it remind you of your worth when the world tries to devalue you. You are special to me not because of what you do, but because of who you are, my beloved child. Embrace this truth. Let it transform your self-perception and the way you interact with the world around you. My dear one, I invite you now to embrace fully the divine connection that exists between us. This connection is not just a concept or a distant ideal. It is a living, breathing reality that has the power to transform every aspect of your life. Our connection is as old as time itself, yet as fresh as each new moment. It was established before the foundations of the earth were laid, and it continues to evolve and deepen with each breath you take. This is the lifeline that sustains you, the unbreakable bond that anchors you in the storms of life. To embrace this divine connection is to acknowledge and accept your true identity as my child. It is to recognize that you are not merely a physical being having a temporary existence, but a spiritual being created for eternal relationship with me. This connection transcends the limitations of your human understanding and experiences. When you embrace our connection, you open yourself to a wellspring of love, wisdom, and power. You align yourself with the very source of life itself. In doing so, you position yourself to receive all that I long to pour into your life: peace that surpasses understanding, joy that is not dependent on circumstances, love that knows no bounds, and purpose that gives meaning to every moment. This divine connection is not distant or difficult to access. It is as close as your next thought, as immediate as your next breath. I am not a far-off deity, removed from your daily experiences. I am Emmanuel, God with you, in every moment, in every place. I am there, reaching out to you, inviting you into deeper intimacy. Embracing our connection means living with an awareness of my presence in every aspect of your life. It means turning to me not just in times of crisis, but in moments of joy, in mundane tasks, in quiet reflections. It means seeing every experience through the lens of our relationship, recognizing my hand at work in all things. As you embrace this connection, you will find that it changes you from the inside out. My love will heal your wounds. My truth will dispel your fears. My strength will empower your weakness. You will begin to see yourself as I see you, beloved, valuable, capable. This connection is not meant to be a secret or a private matter. As you embrace it fully, it will overflow into every relationship, every task, every dream. You will become a conduit of my love to the world around you, a bearer of my image in a world that desperately needs to see me. My child, do not hesitate to dive deep into this divine connection. Do not hold back out of fear or unworthiness. I am inviting you into the deepest, most satisfying relationship you could ever know. Embrace it with your whole heart, your whole mind, your whole strength. For in this embrace, you will find all that your soul has ever longed for. My beloved child, I want you to understand and cherish the profound uniqueness that I have bestowed upon you. Your uniqueness is not an accident or a coincidence. It is a deliberate and loving choice made by me, your creator. From the intricate patterns of your fingerprints to the specific hue of your eyes, from the timbre of your voice to the way your mind processes information, every aspect of you is uniquely crafted. Even more than these physical attributes, your personality, your experiences, your dreams, and your purpose are all woven together in a tapestry that is distinctly and beautifully you. In a world that often pressures you to conform, to fit into predetermined molds, I urge you to embrace and celebrate your uniqueness. Do not try to be a copy of someone else. You were not created to be like anyone else. You were created to be you, the best version of yourself. Your unique qualities are not flaws to be hidden or overcome. They are gifts, carefully chosen by me, to equip you for the specific purpose I have for your life. Those traits that you sometimes view as weaknesses, they are often the very things I use to display my strength and glory through you. Remember, my child, that in all of creation, there is no one exactly like you. No one who can fulfill your specific role in my grand design. Your unique perspective, your distinctive voice, your particular set of experiences, all of these are needed. The world needs what only you can offer. Embrace your uniqueness as a reflection of my creative nature. Just as no two snowflakes are alike, No two of my children are identical. You are a one-of-a-kind masterpiece, a living testament to my infinite creativity and love. Do not let the world dim your unique light. Do not let others' expectations or society's standards cause you to doubt the wonderful way I have made you. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, unique in all the universe. My precious one, your uniqueness is not just acknowledged in heaven, it is cherished. The courts of heaven rejoice over who you are, celebrating the distinctive blend of qualities that make you, you. When I look at you from my throne, I don't see someone who needs to be more like others. I see a cherished creation, a beloved child whose unique attributes bring me immense joy. The angels marvel at the intricacy of your design, at the way all your traits come together to form something beautiful and unrepeatable. In heaven, there is no standard of conformity that diminishes your worth. There is no comparison that could lessen your value. Here, in the realm of the divine, your uniqueness is seen for what it truly is, a reflection of my infinite creativity, a testament to my boundless love. Every prayer you utter, every act of faith you perform, every step you take in your unique journey, all of these are treasured in heaven. They are recorded not as mere events, but as precious moments in the life of my beloved child. The wounds you bear, the struggles you face, the victories you win, all of these are part of your unique story, a story that is known and cherished in every detail here in heaven. Nothing about you is overlooked or undervalued. When you feel misunderstood or unappreciated by the world, remember that in heaven, you are fully known and deeply cherished. The very things that might make you feel out of place on earth are the things that are celebrated in my presence. Your unique laugh echoes in the halls of heaven, bringing joy to all who hear it. Your distinctive way of seeing the world adds richness to the tapestry of creation. Your one-of-a-kind approach to love and service brings delight to my heart. In heaven, your name is not just known, it is spoken with love, with pride, with cherishing. You are not just another soul in the multitude. You are my cherished child, unique and irreplaceable. So stand tall in the knowledge that your uniqueness is cherished in the heavens. Let this truth give you confidence to be fully yourself, to live out your unique purpose without fear or hesitation. For you are not just accepted in heaven, you are celebrated, cherished, and loved beyond measure. My dear child, each second of your existence is a gift, a unique opportunity for us to connect, for you to experience my love, and for me to delight in you. Time, as you understand it, is a created thing, a construct I put in place for the orderly functioning of the physical world. But in the realm of our relationship, every moment holds the potential for eternity. Each breath you take, each thought you think, each choice you make, all of these are opportunities for divine encounter. I am not bound by time as you are. I exist outside of it, encompassing all of past, present, and future in my eternal now. Yet I choose to enter into your moments, to be present with you in the linear progression of your days. Why? Because every moment with you is precious to me. When you wake in the morning and your first thoughts turn to me, that moment is precious. When you face a challenge and instinctively reach out to me for help, that moment is precious. When you witness beauty in my creation and your heart swells with wonder, that moment is precious. Even in your darkest times, when you feel most alone and your faith feels smallest, those moments, too, are precious to me. I don't categorize our moments together as big or small, significant or trivial. To me, every instant of connection with you holds infinite value. The quiet whisper of your heart is as dear to me as the loudest praise. Your silent tears move me as much as your joyful laughter. My child, I want you to live with an awareness of the preciousness of our moments together. Don't reserve your attention for what you deem as spiritual times. Every moment of your life is an opportunity for communion with me. Whether you're in a church or in a grocery store, whether you're praying or working, whether you're alone or in a crowd, I am there, cherishing our time together. Live in the knowledge that I am always with you, always attentive, always cherishing every moment we share. Let this awareness transform your perception of time. Let it infuse your days with purpose and your nights with peace. For in every moment, you have the opportunity to experience the love, grace, and presence of the eternal God who cherishes every second with you. Every moment of your existence is a precious gift. From the first breath you took to the present instant, each second of your life is a unique and irreplaceable treasure. Life itself is my gift to you, a magnificent opportunity to experience love, to grow, to learn, and to fulfill the purpose for which I created you. Each day that dawns is a fresh canvas, waiting for you to paint it with the colors of your choices, your actions, and your love. Do not take this gift for granted, my child. In the rush of daily life, it's easy to overlook the miracle that each moment truly is. But I urge you to pause, to breathe deeply, and to recognize the preciousness of the present. For in each moment lies the potential for joy, for growth, for connection with me and with others. Even the challenging moments, the times of struggle and pain, are gifts. For it is often in these difficult times that you grow the most, that your character is refined, and that you learn to lean on me more fully. These moments, too, are precious in my sight. Remember, my child, that this gift of life is not endless in its current form. Your time on earth is finite, which makes each moment all the more valuable. Use this gift wisely. Invest it in things that matter eternally. Love deeply, forgive freely, serve generously, and seek me wholeheartedly. Cherish the gift of relationships I've given you. The people in your life are not there by chance, but by my divine design. Each interaction, each conversation, each shared experience is an opportunity to give and receive love, to learn and to teach, to grow and to help others grow. Above all, cherish the gift of our relationship, the ability to know me, to communicate with me, to experience my love. This is the most precious gift of all. Don't let the busyness of life crowd out our time together, for in my presence, you will find the fullness of joy and the deepest sense of purpose. My child, live each day with an awareness of the preciousness of life. Let gratitude fill your heart for this incredible gift, and know that I, the giver of this gift, am with you always, delighting in every moment we share together. My dear one, hear this promise and let it sink deep into your heart. When you seek me, you will find me. This is not a maybe or a possibility, it is a certainty. For I am not a God who hides from his children or plays games with their hearts. I am a God who longs to be found, who delights in revealing myself to those who earnestly seek me. Seeking me is not about performing religious rituals or following a set of rules. It's about turning your heart towards me, opening your spirit to my presence, and desiring a genuine relationship with me. It's about prioritizing our connection above all else, making space in your life for me to move and speak. When you seek me, come as you are. Don't wait until you feel good enough or until you've got everything figured out. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for sincere hearts. Whether you're on the mountaintop of faith or in the valley of doubt, whether you're filled with joy or burdened with sorrow, seek me, and I will be there. Seeking me might look different in different seasons of your life. Sometimes it might be through fervent prayer, other times through quiet meditation on my word. It might be through worship, through service, or through simply sitting in silence, aware of my presence. Whatever form it takes, know that I honor every genuine attempt to connect with me. As you seek me, expect to find me. Approach our time together with anticipation and hope, for I am not a distant, uncaring deity. I am your loving Father, eagerly waiting to reveal more of myself to you. Each time you seek me, You open the door for a fresh encounter with my love, my wisdom, and my power. Remember, my child, that seeking me is not a one-time event, but a lifelong journey. It's about cultivating a continuous awareness of my presence, an ongoing dialogue with me throughout your days. The more you seek me, the more you will find me, and the more you find me, the more you will want to seek me. In those times when I seem distant or silent, do not be discouraged. Keep seeking, keep knocking, keep asking, for these are often the times when I am doing my deepest work in you, preparing you for a greater revelation of myself. My child, I am inviting you into a deeper, more intimate relationship with me. Will you accept this invitation? Will you seek me with all your heart? For when you do, you will find me. And in finding me, you will discover all that your heart has ever longed for. My beloved child, when you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. This is my solemn promise to you. I am not hiding from you, nor am I playing games with your heart. I am here, always present, always accessible, always eager to reveal myself to you. Finding me is not about reaching a specific destination or achieving a particular spiritual state. It's about recognizing my presence in every aspect of your life. It's about opening your eyes to see me in the beauty of creation, in the kindness of others, in the still, small voice within your heart. When you find me, you will discover that I have been there all along. In your joys and in your sorrows, in your triumphs and in your failures, I have been beside you, within you, surrounding you with my love. Finding me is often simply a matter of becoming aware of this ever-present reality. As you find me, you will begin to see your life through new eyes. The ordinary will become extraordinary as you recognize my hand at work in even the smallest details. The mundane tasks of daily life will become opportunities for communion with me. The challenges you face will become avenues for experiencing my strength and grace. Finding me is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey of discovery. Each day brings new opportunities to experience my presence in fresh ways. As you continue to seek me, you will find new depths of my love, new facets of my character, new expressions of my grace. Remember, my child, that finding me is not dependent on your performance or worthiness. It's not reserved for the spiritually elite or the morally perfect. I am found by all who seek me sincerely, regardless of their past mistakes or present struggles. When you find me, you will discover that I am more loving, more gracious, more powerful than you ever imagined. You will find comfort in my presence, strength in my power, wisdom in my words, and purpose in my plans for your life. So keep seeking, my child, and you will keep finding. For I am not hiding from you, but waiting with open arms to reveal myself to you in ever deeper and more meaningful ways. My precious one, let this truth resonate in the depths of your being. I am always near. There is never a moment when I am far from you. In your highest highs and your lowest lows, in your strongest moments and in your weakest hours, I am there, closer than your very breath. My nearness is not dependent on your awareness of it. Even when you feel alone, even when you can't sense my presence, I am still right there with you. I do not come and go based on your feelings or your performance. My presence is a constant, unchanging reality in your life. In the busyness of your day, in the quiet of the night, in the midst of your struggles, in the heart of your celebrations, I am there. There is no place you can go where my presence does not reach. There is no situation you can face where I am not right beside you. My nearness is not just a comforting thought, it is a powerful reality. It means that you are never alone in your battles. You never have to face your fears or your challenges by yourself. My strength, my wisdom, my love are always available to you because I am always near. When you're confused, I am near to guide you. When you're weak, I am near to strengthen you. When you're sorrowful, I am near to comfort you. When you're joyful, I am near to celebrate with you. My nearness is not just for the spiritual moments of your life, but for every moment, every breath. Remember, my child, that my nearness is not something you have to earn or achieve. It is a gift of my love, a result of my desire to be in constant communion with you. You don't have to climb a mountain or perform great deeds to reach me. I am already here, as close as your next thought. Let the awareness of my constant nearness transform the way you live. Let it give you confidence in the face of challenges, peace in the midst of storms, and joy in every circumstance. For when you truly grasp that I am always near, you will never again feel truly alone or abandoned. Embrace my nearness, my child. Lean into it. Rest in it. For in my presence, you will find all that your heart needs: love, acceptance, guidance, and strength. I am always near, always ready to meet you wherever you are. My dear one, understand this: I am always waiting for you. Not with impatience or frustration, but with loving anticipation and open arms. I wait for you like a father eagerly watching for his child to return home. I wait for you in the morning, longing to start your day with you, to fill you with my strength and love for the hours ahead. I wait for you in the quiet moments of your day, hoping you'll turn your thoughts to me and allow me to speak to your heart. I wait for you in your joys, ready to celebrate with you and multiply your happiness. I wait for you in your sorrows, prepared to comfort you and carry your burdens. In every moment, in every situation, I am there, waiting for you to turn to me, to include me, to rely on me. When you stray, I don't give up on you. I don't turn away in disappointment. Instead, I wait with patient love, looking for your return. Like the father in the parable of the prodigal son, I am always scanning the horizon, ready to run to you and embrace you the moment you turn back towards home. My waiting is not passive. It is active, filled with love and purpose. As I wait, I am working in your life, arranging circumstances, placing people in your path, creating opportunities for our reconnection. My waiting is intertwined with my constant invitation for deeper relationship with you. Don't let feelings of unworthiness keep you from coming to me. Don't let past mistakes make you hesitate. I am waiting for you not to condemn, but to forgive, not to punish, but to restore, not to reject, but to embrace it. Remember, my child, that my waiting is born out of my deep love for you and my desire for intimate fellowship with you. I wait because you are worth waiting for. You are precious to me, and I long for you to experience the fullness of my love and presence in your life. So come to me, my beloved. Whether it's been minutes or years, whether you're running or crawling, come. I am here, waiting for you with open arms, ready to receive you with joy and shower you with love. My cherished, your presence matters. It matters to me, and it matters to the world around you. You are not an accident or an afterthought in my creation. You are a vital part of my plan, a unique thread in the tapestry of existence. Your presence matters in this world because you carry a piece of my image that no one else does. The way you reflect my love, my creativity, my compassion is unique to you. The world needs your specific reflection of who I am. When you enter a room, you bring with you the potential for change, for love, for hope. Your words have the power to uplift. Your actions have the ability to inspire. Your love has the capacity to transform. Never underestimate the impact of your presence. In the grand story I am writing, you have a role that only you can play. Your life, with all its experiences, all its joys and sorrows, all its triumphs and failures, is weaving a narrative that is essential to the overall picture. Without you, the story would be incomplete. Your presence matters in the lives of those around you, often in ways you may not even realize. A kind word, a gentle touch, a listening ear. These simple acts of your presence can be lifelines to those in need. You may be the answer to someone's prayer today, simply by being present in their life. To me, your presence is precious beyond measure. I delight in every moment you turn your attention to me. Your prayers, your worship, your quiet moments of reflection, all of these are treasured gifts of your presence that I cherish. Even in your struggles and doubts, your presence matters. When you bring your brokenness to me, when you cry out in your pain, when you wrestle with difficult questions, these raw, honest moments of your presence are beautiful to me. They invite me to work in your life, to heal, to restore, to reveal myself to you in deeper ways. Remember, my child, that your presence matters not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You don't have to strive or perform to make your presence valuable. Simply by being you, by showing up, by living authentically in relationship with me and others, your presence makes a difference. I want to remind you once again of my eternal promise, a covenant that stands firm forever, unchanging and unshakable. This promise is the bedrock of our relationship, the foundation upon which you can build your life with unwavering confidence. My eternal promise to you is this: I am yours, and you are mine. From everlasting to everlasting, I am God, and my love for you endures forever. Before the foundation of the world, I chose you, I knew you, I loved you, and I destined you for adoption as my child through Jesus Christ. This promise is not based on your performance or worthiness. It's not dependent on your faithfulness or strength. My promise to you is rooted in my character, in my unfailing love that endures forever. Even when you falter or doubt, even when you stray or stumble, my promise remains steadfast. Remember the rainbow I set in the sky after the great flood? It was a sign of my covenant with all creation, a promise that I would never again destroy the earth with water. Just as that rainbow appears after the storm, my promise to you shines brightest in your darkest moments. My eternal promise encompasses every aspect of your life. I promise to never leave you nor forsake you. In every season of life, through every trial and triumph, I am with you always. My presence is your constant companion, my strength your unfailing support. I promise to work all things together for your good, even in the midst of pain and suffering. I am working out my perfect plan. What the enemy means for evil, I will turn for good. Your trials are not purposeless. They are refining you, shaping you, preparing you for the glory that will be revealed in you. I promise that nothing can separate you from my love, not death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other created thing. My love for you is eternal, unconditional, and unshakable. My promise includes provision for all your needs. As you seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, all these things will be added unto you. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. My resources are limitless, and my grace is sufficient for you in every situation. I promise you eternal life. This is not just about the future. It infuses your present with hope and purpose. Every day you live on earth is a step closer to the full realization of this promise, an eternity in my presence where there is fullness of joy and pleasures forevermore. My promise to you is sealed with the blood of my Son, Jesus Christ. His sacrifice on the cross secured your redemption, forgiveness, and adoption into my family. When I look at you, I see you clothed in His righteousness. You are accepted. You are forgiven. You are loved beyond measure. I promise to complete the good work I've begun in you. Your transformation into the image of Christ is assured. Though it may seem slow at times, I am faithful to bring it to completion. I am the author and finisher of your faith. My eternal promise extends to your purpose and calling. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. I have gifted you uniquely and called you specifically. As you walk in obedience to my leading, you will fulfill the destiny I have prepared for you. Remember, my child, that my promises are yes and amen in Christ Jesus. They are not just words, but reality. They are not just for someday, but for every day. Live in the light of these promises. Let them shape your thoughts, guide your decisions, and fuel your faith. When doubts creep in or fears arise, remember my eternal promise. Let it be an anchor for your soul, steadfast and sure. Let it be the rock on which you stand when the storms of life rage around you. For I am the God who keeps his promises, and my word to you will never fail. Understand that my eternal promise is not just a comforting thought or a distant hope. It is your assurance, a guarantee of my faithfulness, a pledge of my commitment to you, a seal of your eternal security in me. This assurance is unshakable because it rests not on your ability to keep promises, but on my unchanging nature. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My word never returns void. What I have promised, I will surely bring to pass. Your assurance in me means you can face the future without fear. Whatever challenges may come, whatever uncertainties you may encounter, you can walk forward with confidence, knowing that I hold your future in my hands. My promises to you are not subject to the whims of fate or the actions of others. They are secure in my sovereign power. This assurance is your stronghold in times of doubt. When your feelings fluctuate or your faith wavers, my promise remains constant. It's not based on your emotional state or the strength of your belief at any given moment. It's anchored in my faithfulness, which endures forever. Let this assurance be a source of peace for you. In a world full of broken promises and disappointments, you can rest in the certainty of my word to you. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. What I have said, I will do. What I have promised, I will bring about. Your assurance in my promise gives you the courage to step out in faith. You can take risks for my kingdom, knowing that I am backing you. You can obey my calling on your life, even when it doesn't make sense to the world, because you're assured of my guidance and provision. This assurance also frees you from the need to earn my love or prove your worth. You are already fully loved, fully accepted, fully forgiven. My promise to you is not conditional on your performance. It's a gift of grace, secured by the finished work of Christ on the cross. Let this assurance shape your identity. You are not defined by your past mistakes or your present struggles. You are defined by my promise to you. You are my child, my heir, my beloved. This is who you are, irrevocably and eternally. Your assurance in my promise should influence how you live each day. It should fill you with gratitude, spurring you to live a life of worship and service. It should inspire you to share this good news with others, to be a beacon of hope in a world desperate for certainty. Remember, my child, that this assurance is not meant to make you complacent, but to make you confident, confident in my love, confident in my power, confident in my purposes for your life. It's a confidence that humbles you, knowing that it's all by my grace, yet emboldens you to live courageously for me. So stand firm in this assurance. Let it be the foundation upon which you build your life. For my promise to you is sure, my love for you is steadfast, and your future in me is secure. This is your assurance, now and forevermore. I am there with you. No trial is too great, no obstacle too formidable, no enemy too strong when I am by your side. Each challenge you encounter is an opportunity for my power to be displayed in your life. In every challenge, remember that you are more than a conqueror through me who loves you. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. So face your challenges with confidence, not in your own strength, but in mine which is made perfect in your weakness. When you face challenges in your relationships, I am there. I can give you wisdom to navigate conflicts, love to overcome offenses, and grace to forgive as you have been forgiven. Let my love flow through you, for love covers a multitude of sins and can transform even the most difficult relationships. In financial challenges, trust in me as your provider. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and all resources are at my disposal. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. I promise to meet all your needs according to my riches and glory. When you face health challenges, remember that I am Jehovah Rapha, the Lord who heals. Whether I choose to heal miraculously or to give you strength to endure, know that I am working all things together for your good. In sickness or in health, I am with you, comforting you, strengthening you, and using even this for my glory and your growth. In challenges at work or in your career, seek my guidance. I have gifted you uniquely and called you specifically. Trust that I am opening doors no man can shut, and closing doors no man can open. Let your work be an act of worship to me, and watch how I use your faithfulness for my purposes. When you face spiritual challenges, times of doubt, seasons of dryness, or attacks from the enemy, stand firm in my truth. Put on the full armor of God. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. Even in the darkest night of the soul, my light is shining, guiding you back to intimacy with me. In challenges of fear and anxiety, let my perfect love cast out all fear. Take every thought captive to the obedience of Christ. Fill your mind with my truth, for you have not been given a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When you face challenges in parenting or family life, lean on my wisdom. I am the perfect Father, and I will guide you in nurturing, disciplining, and loving your children. Trust me to work in their lives, even when you can't see it. Your faithfulness in prayer and example will bear fruit in due season. In challenges of loneliness or rejection, remember that I have called you by name. You are mine. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Even if your father and mother forsake you, I will receive you. Find your companionship in me, and I will satisfy the deepest longings of your heart. When facing challenges in your ministry or service to others, rely on my strength and not your own. It's not by might, nor by power, but by my Spirit. Trust that I am working through you, even when you don't see the results. Your labor in me is never in vain. In intellectual or educational challenges, ask me for wisdom, for I give generously to all without finding fault. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. When you face challenges of temptation, remember that I always provide a way out. My grace is sufficient for you. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. In challenges of grief and loss, know that I am close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. I collect your tears in my bottle. I comfort you in all your troubles so that you can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort you receive from me. When facing challenges of injustice or persecution, remember that blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Stand firm in the faith, for your light and momentary troubles are achieving for you an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. In challenges of decision-making, trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. I promise to guide you with my eye upon you. When you face challenges in waiting, whether for healing, for a spouse, for a child, or for any promise to be fulfilled, remember that I am not slow in keeping my promise. My timing is perfect. Those who wait upon me will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. In every challenge, big or small, seen or unseen, remember that I am working all things together for your good. What seems like an obstacle to you is an opportunity for me. What looks like a setback is actually a setup for my glory to be revealed in your life. My child, embrace these challenges as opportunities for growth, for deepening your faith, for experiencing my power in new ways. For when you are weak, then you are strong. Because my power is made perfect in weakness, in every challenge. Look to me, seek my face, trust in my promises, rely on my strength. For I am with you always, in every challenge, to the very end of the age. You are never alone in your struggles. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble, your strength, your shield, your deliverer. In every challenge, I am there, working in you, for you, and through you for my glory and your ultimate good. My child, in every situation, in every moment of need, I want you to know and believe with all your heart that I am your help. I am not a distant deity, unconcerned with your struggles. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble, your strong tower, your refuge and strength. When you cry out to me, I hear you. When you reach out to me, I am there. My help is not limited by time or space, by the size of your problem or the depth of your need. I am the God of the impossible, and nothing is too difficult for me. I am your help in times of weakness. When you feel inadequate, remember that my strength is made perfect in weakness. My power rests upon you, enabling you to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. In your moments of frailty, lean on me, for my grace is sufficient for you. When you need wisdom, I am your help. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask me, and I will give generously to all without finding fault. I promise to guide you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. In times of financial need, I am your help. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. As you seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, all these things will be added unto you. Trust in my provision, for I promise to meet all your needs according to the riches of my glory in Christ Jesus. When you face spiritual battles, I am your help. The weapons I provide for you have divine power to demolish strongholds. I give you the full armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devil. Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. In times of sickness, I am your help. I am the Lord who heals you. By my stripes, you are healed. Whether I choose to heal miraculously or to give you strength to endure, know that I am with you, comforting you, strengthening you, and working all things for your good. When you struggle with sin and temptation, I am your help. My Spirit helps you in your weakness. I am faithful and just to forgive your sins and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and I always provide a way out. In times of loneliness and isolation, I am your help. I promise to never leave you nor forsake you. Even when others abandon you, I am with you always, to the very end of the age. I am a friend who sticks closer than a brother. When you face persecution or injustice, I am your help. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I will vindicate you in due time. Trust in me, for vengeance is mine, I will repay. In times of grief and sorrow, I am your help. I am close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. I comfort you in all your troubles, so that you can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort you receive from me. When you need direction, I am your help. Trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to me, and I will make your paths straight. I promise to instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. In times of fear and anxiety, I am your help. Cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. My perfect love casts out fear. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. When you face challenges in relationships, I am your help. I can give you wisdom to navigate conflicts, love to overcome offenses, and grace to forgive as you have been forgiven. Let my love flow through you, for love covers over a multitude of sins in every area of your life, in every need you face. I am your help. Nothing is too big for me to handle or too small for me to care about. I am intimately involved in every detail of your life, working all things together for your good. So, my child, do not hesitate to call on me. Do not try to face your challenges alone. I am here, ready to help, eager to show myself strong on your behalf. Trust in my help, rely on my strength, and watch how I move in your life. For I am your God, your help in every time of need. My precious child, I call you now to a deeper level of trust. Trust in me with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. This trust is not blind faith, but a confident reliance on my character, my promises, and my unfailing love for you. Trusting in me means surrendering your will to mine. It means letting go of your need to control every aspect of your life and instead resting in my sovereign plan. Remember, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. When you trust in me, you find peace that surpasses all understanding. You can face uncertainties with confidence, knowing that I hold your future in my hands. Trust is the antidote to worry and anxiety. When you're tempted to worry, choose instead to trust in my goodness and my power to work all things for your good. Trusting in me doesn't mean you'll never face difficulties or that life will always go smoothly, but it does mean that you can face every situation with the assurance that I am with you, that I am for you, and that nothing can separate you from my love. To trust in me is to believe in my promises even when circumstances seem to contradict them. It's holding on to hope when all seems hopeless, believing for breakthrough even in the midst of breakdown. Trust is the currency of heaven, and as you exercise it, you'll see my power manifested in your life in extraordinary ways. Trusting in me also means being willing to obey me, even when my instructions don't make sense to you. Like Abraham, who was willing to sacrifice Isaac, or like the disciples who left everything to follow Jesus. True trust is demonstrated through obedience. When you trust in me, you tap into a source of strength that is inexhaustible. You don't have to rely on your own limited resources, but on my unlimited power. I can do immeasurably more than all you ask or imagine, according to my power that is at work within you. Trust in me when the path ahead is unclear. I promise to guide you with my eye upon you. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go, even when you can't see the next step. Trust that I am lighting your path. Trusting in me means finding your identity and worth in who I say you are, not in what the world says. You are my beloved child, chosen and precious in my sight. Let this truth anchor you when doubts and insecurities try to shake you. When you trust in me, you can let go of your need for approval from others. You don't have to perform or pretend. You can be authentically who I created you to be, confident in my unconditional love and acceptance. Trust in me with your dreams and desires. Delight yourself in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart. As you align your will with mine, you'll find that I often exceed your expectations, blessing you in ways you couldn't have imagined. Even in times of suffering, trust in me. I'm working all things together for your good, even when you can't see or understand it. Your trials have purpose. They are producing in you a faith more precious than gold. Trust in me with your loved ones. I love them even more than you do. You can entrust them to my care, knowing that my plans for them are good. plans to give them hope and a future. When you've been hurt or disappointed, it can be hard to trust again. But I invite you to trust in me. I am not like those who have let you down. I am faithful and true, and my love for you is steadfast and unchanging. Trusting in me is a daily choice, a muscle that grows stronger with exercise. Start each day by declaring your trust in me. When challenges arise, remind yourself of my faithfulness in the past and choose to trust me again with your present and future. My child, as you learn to trust in me more fully, you'll experience a freedom and joy you've never known before. You'll walk in a peace that the world cannot give or take away. You'll see my power displayed in your life in miraculous ways. So trust in me with all your heart. Let go of your need to understand everything and control every outcome. Rest in my love, rely on my strength, and watch how I move on your behalf. For those who trust in me will never be put to shame. I want these words to resonate deep within your soul. I am with you. This is not just a comforting phrase, but a profound reality that should shape every aspect of your life. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. When I say I am with you, I mean that I am present in every moment of your life, in your joys and sorrows, in your triumphs and trials, in your work and rest. I am there. My presence is not dependent on your feelings or your awareness. It is a constant reality, as sure as the air you breathe. I am with you in the mundane moments of everyday life. When you wake in the morning and when you lie down at night, I am there. In your coming and going, in your working and playing, I am with you. Nothing in your life is too ordinary for my attention or too small for my care. When you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I am with you. My rod and my staff comfort you. Even in your darkest hours, when you feel most alone, I am there. My light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. I am with you in your moments of weakness. When you feel inadequate or overwhelmed, remember that my strength is made perfect in weakness. My power rests upon you, enabling you to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. When you face temptation, I am with you. I always provide a way out. My grace is sufficient for you. No temptation has overtaken you except what is common to mankind, and I am faithful. I will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. I am with you in your times of decision. As you seek my will, I promise to guide you with my eye upon you. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will make your path straight. When you step out in faith to follow my calling, I am with you, just as I was with Moses, Joshua, and David. I am with you. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for I, the Lord your God, am with you wherever you go. I am with you in your relationships. When you extend love and forgiveness to others, I am there, empowering you with my love. When you face conflict or misunderstanding, I am there, offering wisdom and grace. When you worship, I am with you in a special way. I inhabit the praises of my people. As you draw near to me, I draw near to you. In my presence is fullness of joy, and at my right hand are pleasures forevermore. I am with you in your times of waiting. When promises seem delayed and hopes are deferred, I am there. Those who wait upon me will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. When you face persecution or opposition because of your faith in me, I am with you. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven. I am with you in your ministry and service, as you go and make disciples, as you serve the least of these. I am there. Whatever you do for the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you do for me. When you grieve, I am with you. I am close to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. I collect your tears in my bottle. I comfort you in all your troubles so that you can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort you receive from me. I am with you in your battles against the enemy. When you resist the devil, I am there, fighting for you. Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. In me, you are more than a conqueror, my child. Let the truth that I am with you transform how you live each day. Let it give you courage to face your fears, strength to overcome obstacles, and peace in the midst of storms. For if God is for you, who can be against you? Remember, I am not just with you, I am in you. My spirit dwells within you, making you my temple. You are never alone, never abandoned, never without help. I am with you always, in every circumstance, every moment of every day. So walk confidently, live boldly, love freely, for I am with you. This is my promise to you, now and forevermore. My precious child, let this word sink deep into your heart, always. My present, my love, my care for you is not occasional or temporary. It is constant, unending, eternal. I am with you always, to the very end of the age and beyond. When I say always, I mean in every season of your life, in times of joy and in times of sorrow, in seasons of plenty and in seasons of want, in your youth and in your old age, I am there. My love for you does not wax and wane with the changing tides of life. It is steadfast, unchanging, everlasting. Always means in every circumstance. When you're on the mountaintop of success and when you're in the valley of failure, I am there. In sickness and in health, in poverty and in wealth, in times of peace and in times of trouble, my presence is constant. There is nowhere you can go to escape my loving presence. I am always working in your life, even when you can't see it or feel it. Behind the scenes, in ways you may not understand. I am orchestrating events. I am always working in your life, even when you can't see it or feel it. Behind the scenes, in ways you may not understand, I am orchestrating events for your good and my glory. Every moment of every day, I am attentive to you, involved in the details of your life, guiding, protecting, and providing for you. Always means in every stage of your spiritual journey. When your faith is strong and when it wavers, when you're walking closely with me and when you feel distant, I am there. In your moments of profound worship and in your dark nights of the soul, my love for you remains constant. I am always ready to receive you, to forgive you, to restore you. My promises to you are always true. They are not subject to changing circumstances or shifting emotions. What I have said, I will do. What I have spoken, I will bring to pass. You can always count on my word, for I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man that I should change my mind. I am always listening to your prayers, day or night. In times of crisis or in moments of quiet reflection, my ear is attentive to your cry. Even when you don't know how to pray, my spirit intercedes for you with groanings too deep for words. You are always on my mind and in my heart. Always means in every place. Whether you're in the comfort of your home or in a foreign land, in the midst of a crowd or in solitude, I am there. There is no place you can go where my presence doesn't reach. If you ascend to the heavens, I am there. If you make your bed in the depths, I am there. My right hand will always hold you fast. I am always fighting for you. In your spiritual battles, in your struggles against sin and temptation, in your conflicts with the powers of darkness, I am there. You are always victorious in me, for I have overcome the world. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Always includes every emotion you experience, in your joy and in your sorrow, in your anger and in your peace, in your love and in your fear. I am there. I understand every feeling, every thought, every inner struggle. You can always be honest with me, for I already know what's in your heart and I love you unconditionally. I am always ready to give you wisdom in every decision you face, big or small. You can turn to me. My wisdom is always available to you, pure, peace-loving, considerate, submissive, full of mercy and good fruit, impartial and sincere. Always ask me for wisdom, and I will give it generously. Always means in every relationship, in your interactions with family and friends, colleagues, and even enemies. I am there. I can give you love when you feel unloving, patience when you're frustrated, forgiveness when you've been hurt. You can always draw from my endless supply of grace in your dealings with others. I am always working to conform you to the image of my Son. Every experience, every challenge, every blessing is part of this process. I am the author and perfecter of your faith, and I will always be faithful to complete the good work I've begun in you. Always includes every area of your life, in your work and in your rest, in your learning and in your teaching, in your giving and in your receiving. I am there. There is no aspect of your life that is outside my care or beyond my reach. You can always invite me into every activity, every conversation, every thought. I am always eager to show you more of myself. As you seek me, you will always find me. As you draw near to me, I will always draw near to you. There are always new depths of my love to explore, new facets of my character to discover, new heights of my glory to behold. Always means in every generation. From everlasting to everlasting, I am God. My faithfulness continues through all generations. The love I have for you is the same love I had for Abraham, for David, for Paul. And it's the same love I will have for all who will come after you. My character does not change. My commitment to my children is eternal. I am always advocating for you. At the right hand of the Father, Jesus is always interceding for you. In the courts of heaven, your name is always before me. You always have an advocate with the Father. Jesus Christ, the righteous one, always includes every need you have. I am always aware of what you require before you even ask. Whether it's strength for today, hope for tomorrow, comfort in sorrow, or provision in lack, I am your ever-present help. You can always cast your cares on me because I care for you. My child, let this truth of always permeate every aspect of your being. Let it be the foundation of your confidence, the source of your peace, the wellspring of your joy. For if I am always with you, always for you, always working in you and through you, what do you have to fear? What can stand against you? Live in the light of this always. Let it transform how you view your past, how you experience your present, and how you anticipate your future. For I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end, and I am with you, loving you, guiding you, always and forever. So live with the confidence that your presence matters. Let it embolden you to fully engage in life, to love deeply, to serve generously, to stand firmly for what is right. For in your presence, my light shines, my love flows, and my purposes are fulfilled. My beloved, let us speak of our relationship, for it is the most important connection you will ever have. This bond between us is not just one aspect of your life, it is the foundation upon which everything else is built. It is the source from which all other relationships, all purpose, all meaning flows. Our relationship is unique. It transcends human understanding and earthly limitations. It is a connection that was established before time began and will continue for all eternity. It is a relationship of creator to created, of father to child, of savior to saved, of spirit to spirit. In our relationship, you find your true identity. It is here, in connection with me, that you discover who you really are and why you exist. Apart from our relationship, you may achieve worldly success or gain earthly pleasures, but you will always feel a deep, unmet longing in your soul. Our relationship is not based on your performance or perfection. It is grounded in my unconditional love for you. You don't have to earn my love or prove your worth to me. I love you because you are mine, and nothing can ever change that. In our relationship, there is room for every emotion, every question, every struggle. You don't have to pretend with me or hide parts of yourself. I invite you to come to me with all that you are, your joys and sorrows, your strengths and weaknesses, your faith and your doubts. Our relationship is meant to be the primary influence in your life, shaping your character, guiding your decisions, inspiring your actions. As you grow in your relationship with me, you will find yourself naturally becoming more like me, more loving, more gracious, more purposeful. Remember, my child, that our relationship is not static. It is living and dynamic, with the potential for continual growth and deepening. There are always new aspects of my character to discover, new depths of my love to experience, new heights of intimacy to reach. Nurture our relationship, my beloved. Prioritize it above all else. Invest time in it. Be intentional about connecting with me. For in the cultivation of our relationship, you will find the key to abundant life, to lasting peace, to unshakable joy. Our relationship is not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of the world around you. As you abide in me and I in you, you become a channel of my love and grace to others. Our intimate connection empowers you to fulfill the purpose for which I created you. So come, my child, let us walk together in the beauty of relationship. Let us commune spirit to spirit. Let us delight in the unbreakable bond we share. For in our relationship, you will find all that your heart has ever longed for and more than you could ever imagine. My precious, absolute certainty that your prayers are heard, every word, every thought, every silent cry of your heart reaches my ears. Nothing is lost, nothing is overlooked, nothing is too small or insignificant for my attention. When you pray, you are not speaking into a void or sending wishes into an uncaring universe. You are communicating directly with me, the creator of all things, the one who loves you more than you can comprehend. I am always listening, always attentive to your voice. Your prayers don't need to be eloquent or perfectly phrased to reach me. I hear the intent of your heart beyond the words you speak. Whether your prayers are filled with praise or petition, joy or sorrow, faith or doubt, I hear them all. Remember, my child, that prayer is not about informing me of your needs. I already know them. Prayer is about building our relationship, aligning your heart with mine, and inviting me to work in your life. It's an act of trust, a declaration of dependence on me. Even when you feel your prayers are bouncing off the ceiling, know that they are reaching my throne. Even when you can't find the words to express your heart, know that I understand. The Holy Spirit intercedes for you with groanings too deep for words. Your prayers have power, not because of your own strength or righteousness, but because of who I am and my love for you. When you pray in alignment with my will, you participate in bringing the realities of heaven to earth. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate answers to your prayers. My timing is perfect, and my ways are higher than your ways. Sometimes I answer with a yes, sometimes with a no, and sometimes with a wait. But always, always, I am working for your good and my glory. So keep praying, my beloved. Keep seeking me. Keep knocking. Keep asking. For I am listening. I am moving. I'm working, often in ways you cannot see or understand yet. Your prayers are precious to me, and they are powerful in the spiritual realm. My dear one, not only are your prayers heard, but they are valued deeply by me. Each prayer you offer is a treasure, a sweet-smelling incense rising before my throne. I cherish every moment you choose to turn your heart towards me in prayer. Your prayers are valued not because of their eloquence or length, but because they come from you, my beloved child. When you pray, you are engaging in the deepest, most intimate form of communication with me. You are opening your heart, sharing your thoughts, and inviting me into every aspect of your life. I value your prayers of praise and thanksgiving, for they demonstrate your recognition of who I am and what I've done. They align your heart with the truth of my character and remind you of your dependence on me. I value your prayers of petition and intercession, for they show your trust in my power and your desire to see my kingdom come. When you bring your needs and the needs of others before me, you are participating in my work in the world. I even value your prayers of lament and questioning, for they reveal your honesty and your desire to wrestle through difficult times with me rather than apart from me. Your raw, unfiltered prayers are precious to me because they show the depth of our relationship. Know this, my child, no prayer offered in sincerity is ever wasted. Even when you feel your prayers are inadequate or when you're unsure of what to pray, I value your effort to connect with me. The very act of prayer, regardless of its content, is precious in my sight. Your prayers have eternal value. They are recorded in heaven, remembered by me, and they play a role in the unfolding of my purposes. Never underestimate the power and value of your prayers, for they are instrumental in bringing my will to pass on earth as it is in heaven. So continue to pray, my beloved. Let prayer be as natural as breathing, a constant conversation with me throughout your day. For every prayer you offer is heard, cherished, and valued deeply by me, your loving Father. My precious child, I implore you with all the love in my heart, do not turn away from me. In a world full of distractions and temptations, in times of trial and in moments of triumph, keep your heart fixed on me. For I am the source of your life, your strength, and your ultimate fulfillment. Turning away from me may seem appealing at times. The world offers many enticements, and the path of least resistance often leads away from me. But remember, my child, that anything which pulls you away from me ultimately leads to emptiness and disappointment. When doubts arise, when questions seem overwhelming, do not turn away. Instead, bring your doubts and questions to me. I am not threatened by your uncertainties. I welcome your honest wrestling, for it is in these moments that our relationship often deepens the most. In times of suffering, when pain clouds your vision and sorrow weighs heavy on your heart, do not turn away. It is in these dark valleys that I long to show you the depth of my love and the strength of my comfort. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. When success comes, when life seems good and easy, do not turn away in self-sufficiency. Remember that I am the giver of every good gift. Let your blessings draw you closer to me in gratitude, not away from me in pride or forgetfulness. If you have sinned, if shame and guilt are pulling you away, do not turn from me. Run to me instead. My love for you is not based on your performance. My grace is always greater than your sin. There is nothing you can do that will make me love you less. Do not turn away from my word, for in it you will find truth, guidance, and life. Do not turn away from prayer, for it is the lifeline of our relationship. Do not turn away from fellowship with other believers, for they are the family I have given you for support and growth. Remember, my child, that turning towards me is always the right choice, no matter what you're facing. For in me, you will find the love, acceptance, purpose, and peace that your heart truly longs for. My beloved, never turn away from my love, for it is the most powerful force in the universe. My love for you is constant, unchanging, and eternal. It is not based on your performance or worthiness, but on my character and choice to love you unconditionally. My love for you is deeper than the oceans, higher than the heavens, and wider than the cosmos. It encompasses every part of who you are, your strengths and your weaknesses, your virtues and your flaws. There is nothing about you that my love does not reach or cannot transform. Do not be deceived into thinking that anything else can satisfy the deep longing in your heart. Only my love can fill the God-shaped void within you. The world may offer counterfeits, but they will always leave you wanting more. My love, however, is complete and all-sufficient. My love is not just a feeling or an emotion, it is active and demonstrative. I prove the extent of my love for you through the sacrifice of my Son, Jesus. There is no greater love than this, that one would lay down his life for another. And this is precisely what I did for you. Even when you cannot feel my love, it is still there, surrounding you, upholding you. My love for you does not waver based on your emotions or circumstances. It is a bedrock reality that you can always depend on, always return to. My love is not just for your comfort, but for your transformation. When you abide in my love, it changes you from the inside out. It heals your wounds, restores your soul, and empowers you to love others as I have loved you. So, my child, do not turn away from my love. Instead, dive deeper into it. Let it wash over you, fill you, and flow through you. For in my love, you will find your true identity, your ultimate purpose, and your deepest joy. Embrace my love. Trust in my love. Rest in my love. For nothing in all creation can separate you from my love for you in Christ Jesus. It is, and always will be, the surest thing in your life. My precious one, hear this truth. I desire you. Not just your obedience, not just your service, but you, all of you. I desire a deep, intimate, personal relationship with you. This desire is at the very heart of why I created you. I desire your presence. Just as a father longs to spend time with his child, I long for moments with you, whether in quiet meditation, fervent prayer, or simple acknowledgement throughout your day. I cherish every instant you turn your attention to me. I desire your trust. When you lean on me, when you rely on my strength instead of your own, it brings me joy. I desire for you to bring every concern, every fear, every hope to me, trusting that I care for you and that my plans for you are good. I desire your love, not out of obligation, but freely given. I have given you the choice to love me, and nothing delights me more than when you choose to return the love I have lavished upon you. Your love is precious to me. I desire your honesty. I want all of you, your joys and your sorrows, your victories and your struggles, your faith and your doubts. Don't hide parts of yourself from me. I desire for you to come to me just as you are, holding nothing back. I desire your growth. I long to see you becoming more and more the person I created you to be. Every step you take towards me, every bit of spiritual growth you experience, brings me great pleasure. I desire your partnership. I have given you a role to play in my grand story of redemption. I desire for you to walk with me, to work alongside me in bringing my kingdom to earth. Above all, I desire relationship with you. Not a distant, formal religion, but a close, personal walk with me. I desire for you to know me deeply, to experience my love fully, to find your ultimate satisfaction in me. Remember, my child, that my desire for you is not based on what you can do for me, but simply on who you are, my beloved creation, my precious child. My desire for you is unending, unchanging, and unshakable. So come to me, my beloved, respond to my desire for you. For in this mutual desire, in this divine romance, you will find the purpose and fulfillment your heart has always longed for. My cherished child, understand this. I desire to be close to you. The distance you might feel between us is not of my making, for I am always reaching out, always inviting you into deeper intimacy with me. I long to be close to you in every moment of your day. in your waking and your sleeping, in your work and your rest, in your joys and your sorrows. I want to be there, not as a distant observer, but as an intimate companion. Being close to you is not about physical proximity, for I am spirit, and I dwell within you. It's about the closeness of your heart to mine, the alignment of your will with my purposes, the attunement of your spirit to my presence. I want to be closer than your closest friend, more intimate than your most treasured relationship. I want to be the first one you turn to in times of need, the one you share your deepest thoughts with, the one whose presence you seek above all others. Do not let feelings of unworthiness keep you from drawing close to me. I see you as you truly are, my beloved child, clothed in the righteousness of Christ. There is nothing in you that could make me love you less or desire closeness with you any less. Drawing close to me requires intentionality on your part. It means carving out time in your busy day to sit in my presence. It means training your mind to be aware of me in every circumstance. It means opening your heart fully to my love and my truth. As you draw close to me, you will find that I am already there, waiting with open arms. You will discover that in my presence, there is fullness of joy. You will experience peace that surpasses understanding, love that casts out all fear, and strength that renews you day by day. Remember, my child, that my desire to be close to you is not a burden or an obligation. It is an invitation to the most fulfilling, transformative relationship you could ever know. So come, draw near to me, and experience the wonder of having the Creator of the universe desire closeness with you. My precious one, hear this truth and let it sink deep into your soul. You are never alone. No matter where you go, no matter what you face, I am always with you. My presence is constant, unwavering, and eternal. In the darkest night, when loneliness threatens to overwhelm you, remember that I am there. In the busiest day, when you feel lost in the crowd, know that I see you. In your highest moments of joy and your lowest valleys of despair, I am right beside you. You are never alone because I dwell within you. My spirit resides in your heart, guiding you, comforting you, empowering you. Even when you cannot sense my presence, I assure you that I am there, closer than your very breath. Do not confuse being alone with being lonely. There may be times when you are physically alone, but you are never truly alone because I am always with you. Let this truth bring you comfort in solitude and confidence in crowds. When you feel misunderstood by others, remember that I understand you completely. When you feel rejected by the world, know that you are always accepted by me. When you feel invisible to those around you, be assured that I see you clearly and love you deeply. Your journey through life is not a solo expedition. I am your constant companion, your ever-present help, your unfailing support. You do not have to face your challenges alone, bear your burdens alone, or celebrate your victories alone. I am with you in all of it. Let the knowledge that you are never alone give you courage to face your fears, strength to overcome your obstacles, and peace in the midst of life's storms. For the God who created the universe, who holds all things together, has promised to never leave you nor forsake you. Remember, my child, that you are never alone because you are mine, and I am yours. This bond is unbreakable. This presence is undeniable. This love is unending. Rest in this truth. Find solace in this reality. You are never, ever alone. My beloved child, let this truth resonate in the depths of your being. I am with you, not just in theory, not just in spirit, but in every tangible moment of your existence. I am with you. I am with you in the morning when you rise, and in the evening when you rest. I am with you in your coming and your going, in your working and your playing. There is no place you can go where I am not already there. I am with you in your struggles, lending you my strength when yours is depleted. I am with you in your joys, rejoicing with you in every blessing. I am with you in your doubts, patiently waiting as you wrestle and grow. When you walk through the fire of trials, I am with you, ensuring that you are not consumed. When you pass through the waters of sorrow, I am with you, keeping you from drowning in despair. My presence is your assurance that you can face anything that comes your way. I am with you not as a distant observer, but as an active participant in your life. I am working in you and through you, shaping you into the image of my Son. Every circumstance you face is an opportunity for you to experience my presence in a new way. Do not gauge my presence by your feelings. There may be times when you feel alone, but feelings are fickle and often deceive. My presence is a fact, a promise, a covenant that does not depend on your emotional state. I am with you in the ordinary moments of life, in the mundane tasks, in the quiet hours, in the everyday routines. My presence sanctifies every aspect of your life, making the ordinary extraordinary because I'm there. Remember, my child, that my presence with you is not dependent on your performance or your worthiness. It is a gift of my grace, a demonstration of my unfailing love for you. I am with you not because you are good, but because I am good. So live in the confidence of my presence. Let it embolden you to step out in faith, to love sacrificially, to stand firm in truth. For the God of the universe, the Creator of all things, the Lord of Lords is with you. And if I am with you, who can be against you? My dear child, hear me well. I am with you in every trial. No challenge you face is beyond my reach or outside my care. Every difficulty, every hardship, every moment of suffering is known to me, and I am right there with you through it all. These trials are not punishments, nor are they signs of my absence. Rather, they are opportunities for growth, for deepening your faith, and for experiencing my presence in profound ways. In your trials, I am refining you, strengthening you, and drawing you closer to me. When the storms of life rage around you, I am your anchor. When the ground beneath you seems to shake, I am your firm foundation. When darkness closes in, I am your guiding light. No trial can separate you from my love or remove you from my care. In your trials, do not merely endure, seek me. For it is often in these challenging times that you can experience the depth of my love, the strength of my power, and the comfort of my presence most profoundly. Let your trials drive you into my arms, not away from them. Remember, my child, that I am not just a spectator to your trials. I am actively working in them and through them for your good and my glory. What the enemy intends for harm, I can use for your benefit and for the advancement of my kingdom. When you feel overwhelmed by your trials, recall my promises. I have overcome the world. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I will provide a way out so that you can endure. My grace is sufficient for you, and my power is made perfect in weakness. Know that your trials are temporary, but my love for you is eternal. This momentary affliction is achieving for you an eternal glory that far outweighs all your troubles. Trust in my wisdom, lean on my strength, and hope in my faithfulness. In every trial, big or small, I am with you. You are not alone in your struggles. I feel every pain. I know every fear. I understand every doubt. And through it all, I am working, loving, guiding, and sustaining you. For I am not just the God of mountaintops, but also the God of valleys. I am with you in every trial,